If you asked people from 100 years ago what they hope is different in the future, they'd be really bummed to hear that not much has changed in these 4 categories. So here's 4 things that we all hate but still live with. Number 1, graduations. 200 years ago, American schools decided to celebrate the end of formal education by making your friends and family sit in the sun for 3 hours before going to Denny's, where one waitress frantically tries to not quit her job. And today, nothing has changed. We still sit in bleachers, sweating through our only good collared shirt, while getting skin cancer to the sounds of pomp and circumstance. People from 100 years ago might have guessed that we would have stepped it up with fireworks and David Guetta playing some music, but nope. What about a Costco pizza and some ice cream? Still no. All we get is pomp and circumstance, even though I know they can afford to do something cool. By the way, when this song was written, doctors would treat cold symptoms with heroin, women couldn't vote, and the Fuhrer was just 12 years old. You know what's better than paying for something and then owning it? Paying for it again? Renting has been a part of society since ancient Mesopotamia. Then, in the 90s, companies like IBM, Oracle, and SAP realized they could make a lot more money if they rebranded renting into subscriptions. Because in the future, you'll own nothing and like it. But wait, there's more. From the country that brought you World War II and crimes against humanity comes the next generation of German innovation. Do you have $50,000 to $75,000 burning a hole in your credit score? Well, then you too could drive off of the lot in a brand new luxury German car. This car is so luxury.
How luxury is it?
That the seat warmers require an $18 a month subscription. Now that's what I call German efficiency. That's right, BMW came out with cars that have all the hardware and technology needed to heat up your seats, but hid those luxury features right behind your credit card numbers. It's like Germany thought, hey, we haven't pissed off the world in several years, let's get back to our roots and see how we can cremate people's bank accounts. Now they've backed off for now, but I can guarantee this is just the start of Renting 3.0. If you booked a budget airline or have done any business with the government, you've realized you probably need to own a printer. So when you go to the store, pay for one, and take it home to set it up, HP says, hold on there, Tiger. We got another subscription that restricts the amount of pages that you print. Well, what happens if you cancel your subscription? HP thought of that too. They lock you out of your printer. Sorry, that must be my phone. Let's play Guess Who?
Guess who's calling my phone?
Did you guess it's Grandma calling from jail, telling you she needs $500 in Target gift cards to bail her out? Poor Grandma must be getting sick because she sounds like a guy from Eastern Asia. Each month, we're paying $48 to Verizon to get 3 spam messages and fake IRS calls every single day. Scams have come a long way from snake oil salesmen claiming to cure your floppy wiener syndrome. In the 90s, we had people selling speakers in Walmart parking lots, fake gold jewelry, and today, you don't even have to leave your home to get fake job offers or suspicious links to try and steal all of your information. Scams like this make up 35% of the global economy, totaling $38.5 trillion a year. Half of that is probably from old people like Grandma over here, thinking the person she's sending her nudes to is really Brad Pitt in the hospital. Number 4. Work events. When we clock out for the day, most of us are lucky to get 5 more hours of being awake before we go to sleep and wake up to spend the next 10 hours on work. So nothing flicks you harder in the balls than a mandatory work dinner or happy hour. Because why would I go home to see my dog that loves me when I can spend the money I just made from working on a $12 beer and listen to work people talk about, that's right, fucking work. In the 1800s, the average worker during the Industrial Revolution worked 10 to 14-hour days, 6 days a week. Over the next 100 years, labor unions and strikes pressured companies to compromise on better conditions and the trivially better 5-day work week. And of course, nothing has changed for the last 100 years, except for the introduction of salaries, which is German for loophole to work 10 to 14-hour days. So when you get that happy hour invitation, you can't help but feel a little part of yourself die when you click accept. If you ever suggest, how about you end the workday early or have a happy hour in the office so you can go home at a normal time, you'll get labeled as not a team player. Before they then explain it's just not in the budget because we just spent $60,000 on some AI tool no one seems to know how to use. But don't worry, it'll be fun. You can play pin the $600 check on the donkey and wait 6 months to get reimbursed. So that's 4 things we all hate but still live with. Now before you go, I have some questions for you just right here on the screen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could please share it with someone you think will enjoy, that would mean the world to me and my small channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you back here again for the next one.